King Streetz in the building, Far Rock America.
What's up, man? What's going on? Thanks for having me, man. Everything good, man. I'm just chilling.
Listen, man, we glad that you came here, man. Shout out to Pretty Picture for setting up the play and making it happen, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. Shout out to bro. For sure.
And, bro, you got a lot going on. And you got certain people that think you're a new artist, but people that in the know that you've been doing your thing for a minute. You know what I'm saying? You've been grinding and hustling for a minute, man.
Yeah, for sure.
I respect your grind. I respect your hustle, man, because it's kind of like you put me in the mind of a... well, we're going to get into all that or whatever, but you put me in mind like how the guys from Griselda or whatever, you know what I mean, finally getting they just do. And they've been putting, their blood, sweat, and tears on the pavement for all these years, man. 100%. So you put me in that same mind or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Benny, shout out to Westside, Conway, all of them.
Yeah, definitely.
I always say that in my interview when people ask, I always use them as an example, like Rap Not Dead, like I'm saying they definitely saved, our lane. So I got the utmost respect for them.
Yeah, I mean, so we're going to touch more into that, man. First, we're going to go to the humble beginnings, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Your neighborhood, Far Rock.
Right.
We call it the Sixth Borough for those that's not from the city.
Right.
It's a place that has a lot of talent.
Super.
It's also a place that's infamous streetwise. So,
I thought it was the suburbs, but
oh no, hell no.
Okay.
So what was the suburbs?
Hell no.
For Rockaway?
Rockaway, yeah.
What part you was at? Rockaway Park?
Rockaway Park.
You was down that way. You was
that was,
you was down that way.
Yeah. Once you go up,
you talking about Nassau County or something. You know what I mean? You can't be talking about Queens.
You was in the hundreds and where the nice people were.
Once you go around my ass, it's a whole different story.
Oh, okay. Let's hear about it. Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm from Hamels Project.
But, okay. Far Rock. Different place, different type of energy.
Right.
So, when you growing up as a kid or whatever, you know what I mean?
Right.
What's the, hip hop wise, what you listening to, what's influencing you, as you grow?
Coming up, my mom's already just played, man, like R&B, Mary J. So I always, when they say Mary J's auntie, she really was like auntie. My mom used to think she was Mary, blonde hair and all that. Real rap.
Hold on, she did that.
Nah, all that. Okay. My mom was get busy. But she, the little short hair cut with all that. My mom was really, really word. So
shout out.
Hearing all that, Mary and the Mariahs and all that, just listen to a lot of R&B. But I grew up on music. I mean, just in the crib. And I mean, being outside your homies back then was the radios and CD players on the radio, the tape players. Niggas got the little radio outside while they playing cards. You hear different shit. You get to hear different, different music that people rocking with. What's the hottest new freestyle, hottest new song. But as I got on my own, the Clues, the K Slaves, rest in peace, all those Envies and all of them. But as I started listening to it on my own merit, it's like Kiss caught my ear early. You know what I'm saying? Me, my man Ra, and my man Ski used to cut elementary school to go listen to that. And to this day, I still don't know where. I don't know if we found the Money Power Respect album. I don't know if one of us brought it or somebody gave it. I still don't know how we got that album, to be honest with you. But we used to play that shit every day, literally every day. And I'm like, and Kiss was out of, and we listened to a lot of rappers, but I'm like, nah, he just...
Kiss was that guy.
Boy, it's just it. He just... Well, we just... I was just talking to bro off camera before y'all got here. We just talking. I'm like, how I drop my music a certain way because the attention span is short.
Facts.
So I'll be saying basically and my age, he asked me what's my age bracket of people listeners. So I was just telling him, I got from 18 all the way to 35, 40.
That's phenomenal.
Because of the style of rap I do, I get the older people, and what I'm saying in my raps grab the younger kids.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So I got mix it different. A mixture of both, best of both worlds.
Grabs the ladies too with Hustler Love.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, the ladies.
Talk about that.
Yeah, the ladies been definitely rocking with me.
Project Baby
on that. Project Baby is crazy. Shout out to Taylor on the hook. But man, Kiss, put the nail in the coffin for me. Basically, it just got me rapping. It wasn't for him. It wouldn't be me sitting here. For him rapping, you know what I'm saying? He never, did never. I'm just saying his music, it wouldn't be no me sitting here.
Now, all right. for the people that's not from the city, right?
Right.
That's watching this, man.
Right.
And I know because we and you probably in the same age group or whatever.
Right.
Describe the energy. When I mean energy, I'm talking about, I guess you between the age of 13 to 18, right?
Right.
The energy of the music that's coming out the city at that time. Because people don't understand that time can't be duplicated.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it official. We never gonna get that back. We never gonna get that back. And if we do, we probably be dead and gone already. And that's how long it would take. But we'll never get that nostalgia, that feeling. I mean, like, it ain't even... I remember coming outside just to hear the new Clue tape.
Facts.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? My man, I'm saying, a couple of the homies, they had a radio. We used to, in my hood, it's the path that go through the whole project. But in the middle of it, we used to call it the living room. You know, the big compactors?
Yes.
So niggas used to sit on the compactors, hustle, you know, how they packs, whatever on the joint. The radio on top of the joint, niggas is playing whatever new mixtape is out, who new album is out. So you heard everything right there.
Right there.
You know what I'm saying? Where my man, I ain't gonna front, my man A used to have all the tape. I mean, all the new mixtapes, whatever was out at the time, we heard it right there in the living room. We used to call it the living room. Everything happened there. You probably got slapped, shot, stabbed,
everything.
brought some drugs from over there. For real. All watchers listening to a nigga album or listening to a new mixtape.
Met your first love over there. You know what I'm saying?
I'm only speaking on
your
one
first
area
slide.
in my project. I'm just speaking on one area. We got different areas we should go down. But as far as me, he asking me about, you know, the feeling of music. That's where I always heard all the new Fab freestyles and all that. So, like I said, we in one area. And you got the whole project. It's summertime, so everybody passing. You know, it's a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, that part was, it's just the energy was just different, man, back then. You know how niggas rapped and, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't no funny. Like, it was just crazy. It made you want to, like, whatever you wanted to do, you could hear some shit that make you want to go do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever it is. You want to go get some money. It's something, you know what I'm saying?
You got the goosebumps.
Do whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? You like, oh, yeah. Or even just wanting to rap. Like, I think it's more, like, I was just telling my man, he's like, yo, I think you should do one of them joints rapping over everybody's beats. I'm like, the beats that they got now, you can't even do that over really. Like, you know, like when 50 of them came in, they was remixing, because those beats was crazy at the time.
Right.
You can't really even do that right now. You got a bunch of that, you know what I'm saying? But ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying, to really do that over like that, nah, not especially rap how a New York artist would do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but that nostalgia, man, that's what's missing. And that's why, you know, going back to Benny and them, they bring that back. Like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't nobody really making you want to push your pen no more. I was just telling Meek that at the Barclays, like, you know what I'm saying? We having a conversation. I'm like, and he'd tell you, like, I was just telling him, I'm like, yo, bro, until niggas like me and a lot of other people from New York or just the East Coast, period, that rap the way we rap, like, until we get there, bro, like, all the way there, like, where you at, you gotta hold us down. Like, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, nah, I'm gonna drop like 6-7 tapes this year. Like, I was just having that conversation with him because it's like, nobody making you want to rap no more. You know, niggas albums coming out, it's like, bro, I gotta stand in my project and get some motivation. Word.
Part of the problem is that there's a lack of diversity in expression. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by that is everybody has a story to tell. Everybody has something that they want to say.
Right.
But the problem is everybody is looking to say it the way the next person said it. And that's not your voice.
No creativity.
You know what I'm saying? You might as well be a sock puppet. Somebody got their hand up your back and you know, you
that's the problem. I think that's what killed I think that's what killed the music game. And it was the labels, man. I'm gonna tell you why.
Oh yeah.
When you young,
come on.
The only thing rapping, the biggest dream is to get a record deal.
Facts.
Right?
Right.
Every young nigga dream is to get a record deal.
Facts.
So now what the labels did was say, you got to sound like him if you to sign me. So that's why everybody started sounding the same.
Yeah.
It's not the artist's fault. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't really listen to people's music, because it'll rub off on you.
Facts.
You You know what I'm saying? And it's not the artist's fault. Like I tell people all the time, like just stay in your lane. It's gonna happen for you. But these labels made it to where when one person came and popped with a sound, if you didn't sound like that, and they messed it up by just wanting one record. Everybody now is, all you need is one. What happened to 30?
One single.
You know what I'm saying? Michael Jackson had the hits.
The 5-minute wonder.
You know what I'm saying? Drake got hits.
No development.
They just be, one record is a gift and a curse, bro. Because you'll get that record and be hot for 2 years. You don't come with another one, you're fried.
And then nowadays, your 15 minutes of fame is not even 15; it's more like 5.
Yeah, it's definitely 5.
Right. Everybody got short attention.
Everybody's
so you don't have any hope right now. I see like a little snippet of a transition happening back to the actual craft. Because Snoop Dogg came out with this album.
Snoop album is fire. I ain't gonna lie.
My God. Him and Dre alone, phenomenal. It was a single, but I don't know if he had an album. What's Jada Pinkins' husband, Will Smith came out with that song. You know what I mean? So I see like the OGs and the old school
joint crazy
coming out,
that tantrum
coming out and bringing the essence, bringing the culture back, bringing the craft back, right? Of being diverse, of being authentic, and just creating.
I just think
speak your truth.
The world of it being, the thing of it, with the phones and the world being so small, because you got the world in your hand now.
So small.
You know what I'm saying? You literally walking around with the world in your hand. You know what I'm saying? So everybody has so many opinions. Everybody has so much advice for you all of a sudden. Everybody got that. Everybody's a critic. Everybody there. So it kind of makes people, that's why, I commend like Benny and them, because they in their own world. They don't really need the internet. They don't need radio. They don't need that. You need the internet, for promotion. To let your people know, you know what I'm saying, what you got coming up. But they in their own world. They got the people that, even if Benny lost his gram, you know what I'm saying, right now, they gonna find a way to find out he got a concert tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how much they in their own world. You know what I mean?
So let me ask you this question, right? Because you know what I mean? You moving around, and you know what's going on. Why is it that it seemed like some of the artists from the city, right? Because you look at 38 Special, you look at Benny and the guys like that, and they seem to know their business better. Not only are they dope with the music that they put out, but business wise, they seem to have their shit corrected in a better frame than what artists from the city do. Yeah,
they've been doing it a long time. They not kids. I always say I'm glad I didn't really get on as a kid. Because again, like I was saying before, the only thing is to get a record deal.
Yeah,
that's why you got so many stories about people getting jerked back then. Right. Because they know this kid is from the gutter. He in a project. We wave a check and he just want to get, you know what I'm saying? So it goes back to that. You know what I'm saying?
That's the only good thing with today's world and the other world. People are actually getting more money because a lot of the OGs got ripped off. They got pennies on the dollars when you listen to Left Out with TLC and how much they got. It's like, what? And then run the replay.
Now, you don't, again, you got the label on your phone. You got DistroKid, you got United Masters, you got TuneCore, you got the label on your phone. You build a fan base, you make your own money.
Fact.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You make your own money off the phone. You got your YouTube right. You make your own money. Fact. You know what I'm saying? You got your merch right. You a hustler. You get out there. You know what I'm saying? This is my hat right here. You know what I'm saying? We don't play that. But you don't need a record label to say you this.
Facts.
You don't need, you know what I'm saying? You that. It's a lot of artists out there that that's not on the forefront, that's making more than rappers that on camera every day.
That's
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because they standing on business.
I be having to tap in, look, Cali rap, this person, that person. I'm like, oh, son, looking at his shows, I'm like, boy,
they getting the bag.
5,000 people in it.
Going to
he ain't on,
and they going crazy
and all that message, but he just in his own world, and he got a fan base.
Look at Russell.
Look at Russell.
They're making more money.
He's the epitome. Like I ain't gonna follow. I follow son. Mm-hmm. Like I watch him. Every time he put up a little message, I listen because son he kicking the game.
Facts.
He giving the game the label's supposed to give you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But they not gonna give you.
Right. So because they want control.
Making more money
at
than
the end
people
of the day.
on the label.
Yeah, of course.
They can't have you being enlightened as an artist. Like I've been watching some shit with Chameleon. And Chameleon was trying to get out of the deal. He was telling him how I'm gonna audit y'all and I'm gonna teach every artist on the label how to audit y'all or whatever. If you don't let me out this motherfucking deal, and they went ahead and let the nigga out or whatever. But
I seen that.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So it's crazy how we got everything. Whatever we want to know is in, like you said, is in the phone now or whatever. So we, whatever we don't understand about a contract, you can literally go look it up or whatever, and get some understanding and do what you need to do or whatever. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's kind of like, see, I call you a product of the hand-to-hand era,
right?
Because you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Because nowadays it's a scammer's world, right? But the scammers, I don't know everybody what they doing, but the scammers don't. They never had to work hard for it. It's a difference when you know what I mean. When you from the computer, and then when you gotta go outside
and get that money
and really
code.
deal.
That's why I always put that in my music, like to let it be known, like. I come from, you had to go get that money. You had to go get that money. You know what I'm saying? That foreman or whatever you doing, like especially hustling in the street, you got to go get that money. They call and you got to go get that.
Facts.
Ain't no computer, ain't no phone, ain't none of that. You got to go get that money. You know what I'm saying? So I come from that, standing on the corner waiting for people to pull up. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. In the Cove, you and your homies hustling.
25 don't get fed.
For real. You know what I'm saying?
And I say to say that I hear how you took that and applied it to the music. Right. So like, you can kind of tell like who's doing what or whatever. Right. By the way they hustle with their music or whatever. You know what I'm trying to say? Whatever habits you had before you started really getting into the music hard body, those are the same habits you're gonna have when you doing music or whatever. Right. That's why some niggas is lazy, they always put shit out or whatever. You know what I mean? They just sitting on their fucking toes.
Like the average person, not like that, I'm definitely building up like my website and stuff and all that. You know what I'm saying? So, you make money when you sleep and all that. But like I said, like you said, hand in hand, like I just came from dropping off, making hat drop-offs. You know what I'm saying? I dropped my hats today, but I'm just, like you said, hand in hand, I'm pulling up on you. But it's a lot of people that still like that. It's fans. There's people that I'm pulling up that supporters, that love it. So it's like, damn, I got he pulled up and gave me that. I ain't have to order it and it came. He pulled up. Got the money out my hand, put the hat in my hand. So I still think
you building a personal.
Yeah, like so you build a personal rapport with the supporters that's spending their hard-earned money on you. So I don't take supporters lightly.
And that's like a rare aspect of the grind that people don't really apply anymore because so many people sitting behind the screen or sitting in front of the computer, sitting in front of the camera, and they just tapping away.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
No. I'm not saying anything wrong with it, but remember the customer service experience is what keeps people. Keeps a client. It's going to keep a supporter. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So what he's saying is when you go up to, you going from, block to block, hood to hood, because you not only are just doing business, but you're doing business with people give a fuck. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that goes a long way because when you leave, they like, yo, my man, Street, he came through, he pulled up, you know what I'm saying? Now he blessed me. You got the music, you got the apparel, everything. You know what I'm saying? So you can't put that into a bottle and shoot it on the internet like that. You know what I mean?
So let me ask you, like, as far as your music, right? And you come from the era, the essence of the music, the essence of hip hop. So you know that world, you've been in it. Do you feel any pressure now? Because you have all these 5-minute famous, all these younger artists, right? That can pop at any given moment. Do you feel like any pressure that you're competing with the younger generation?
Nah, because I'm in my own world. Like we were just saying, we in our own world. I'm not competing with them. I'm not competing with no kids, man. Right. They got their thing.
Right.
See, the thing is when you, like I said, they kids, so it's like, it's their time it's their time with that. But it's like, what I do, it's a whole nother world. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't competing with them. Like, you know what I'm saying? The people, I ain't even competing with nobody, but the people that I'm trying to catch up to, like I said, they in their own world, and I'm trying to go into their world so they people can know who I am. So it's like it ain't really
it's more camaraderie.
It's not, and it's actually rare. So while everybody doing the same thing, sounding the same, but when they hear me, it's like
you stand out more.
Right.
So they actually gotta, in a little while, gonna have to chase me. You know what I'm saying? Because You pop his music on, then his music, and all four of them niggas sound the same. It's like, give me a break. But if they play their music and I walk in the studio and plug mine up, it's like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't in competition.
And it's like people, they're waiting for that energy to kind of really manifest.
Right.
But so many people, I feel, are nervous of trying to push that because they don't want to be looked at as someone that's not really a part of what's happening now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So again, it's the diversity of expression. You know what I'm saying?
And hip hop is so
the
diverse.
lack of it.
And that don't change. Hip hop is so diverse. Like whatever type of hip hop you into, there's a lane for it now. So if you in the Christian rap, it's Christian rap. You in the trap, it's trap. You in the what's the dude we was just talking about? Lil Russell, that type of music or whatever. The Bay Area funky type of. Detroit got their own wave or whatever. So many different lanes and different pockets that you go to.
Everybody got a story, man.
You just gotta pick your lane and go ahead and
just tell it the way it happened for you.
All right.
Don't try to tell it the way it happened for somebody else. Because
I agree.
I'm gonna lose interest.
See, when I hear you, right? You don't sound like him. Of course, you got your own distinct style, but you put me in the mind because y'all both had that pain music. You remind me of like a New York version of AR Ab.
Shout that.
You know what I mean?
Free Ab too.
Yeah, Free Ab. So I was like, just like the pain, the raw emotion. Mm-hmm. When I hear you, I believe you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like Don, man, he went through that shit. He not lying.
That's so
right.
And that's Hustlers Love?
Yeah.
Right. Hustlers Love. Yeah.
I felt that.
Okay.
You know, it was so relatable.
Oh, you held a nigga down before?
And no, I just felt like you know what I mean? It's reality.
That's
you know
a fact.
I mean? Like sometimes you're dealing with somebody and they're not financially, economically there, mentally there, and this person still see great in you and still willing to rock with you as if you had all of that, and you acknowledging that, right? I don't get that so much in the hood or whatever.
When you come from a certain place and space in life, you appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially like, we talk about, bitch being in the street. When you get your money, you never know what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? You take losses, big losses, small losses. You know what I'm saying? Some go to jail, some don't, you know what I mean? Whatever. But whatever you going through, whoever you dealing with, you want that backbone, that structure. You're like, I got you. Mm-hmm. And you got to praise that because they don't have to. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't have to.
I appreciate you. And then on top of that was a part in the song where she had dealt with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? And you were just speaking about him not doing right by her, and you're going to do right by her because she did right by you. Right. So it's not like, okay, you was with somebody else. I'm just going to use you or whatever. It was like, nah, this is a give and take. And I was like, wow, this is definitely going to be hit. I see this like going far because it's just relatable to like the average woman in the urban community. So I was like, I like that song.
And what's so dope also, just to add on what she's saying, a lot of dudes, when they make music, they don't attack that aspect of it.
Right. I mean, it's easy for us to be like, yo, she got a fat ass, we fucked up. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, let's talk the real shit. You know what I'm saying? The real street hustlers and real women that held niggas down through the worst. Because like I said, when you dealing with a guy from the street, you don't know what you're getting. You know what I'm saying? And women gotta adapt. Like, damn, like, I gotta hold my man. You know what I mean? I gotta do this. I gotta make sure you gotta do this. Or he took his loss. Because then at the end of the day, they know when you good, y'all good.
Facts.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They know our money coming in crazy.
And our grandmothers and our aunties. You know what I'm saying? Our sisters and all that.
People not really talking about life. They're trying to talk about a lifestyle. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And a lifestyle really doesn't get the point across. It really doesn't give me an insight to the person. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And again, that's another thing that we got to deal with. Like, people are scared to express themselves. Right, so you hide behind a image, a facade. You know what I'm saying? It's like everybody walking around with a mask on. You know what I'm saying? And nobody know who anybody is because we just walking around. We can say whatever, do whatever, and nobody's gonna know who you are or whatever, or what you're going through, or how what you're going through can impact them, because you become relatable because your story is like, yo, I feel like the same way she's talking about how the song is relatable. You know what I mean? It's automatically going to resonate, and that right there alone is hip hop, y'all. Because when something is relatable, you want to tell it to your cipher. You know what I'm saying? So now that song, she's going to tell it to 5 of her girlfriends.
Yeah, like you going to do something.
You dig what I'm saying? And word of mouth is still the best form of promotion out there. Don't let nobody else tell you anything different.
Even with promotion on the internet, it don't have any emotion behind it or whatever. It's just a promotion. They try, but it's never going to be like a human-to-human contact. You know, so that's why, like, girl, at the song, I'm telling you, you need to listen to this song. But I want to ask you a question. Was it hard for you to make a song like that, being a man, right? And I don't know what the norm is as far as what type of female men should be having, especially in the music industry. But just making a song about a woman who held you down when you didn't have it, and being in another relationship, at prior relationship before with you, is that like something that's hard for you? And if it's okay for you, what about your colleagues, like your other artists that you're around? Like, you know, what do they say about those type of songs?
I mean, them songs, they just be real stories. You know what I'm saying?
Not so like you a simp, you a simp, you know what I mean? Like,
nah, ain't no simp. Nobody can never tell me that. You don't know, you can't call me that if you don't know what I've been through. You can't call me that if you never been through nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you just never can't fill them shoes. You can't relate. You know what I'm saying? You can't relate to taking losses and you living with a woman. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I'm saying, man. You making that shit for the sugar water baby, my nigga.
Sugar water?
For real. You just gotta like.
You need to make a song like that. You know what I'm saying? Express yourself. Be vulnerable.
Flexing water, like, man.
Right.
Because I don't think Haas would make a song like that. I don't think you'd be that vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? Take some lessons. Look at his face.
Frosted Flakes with water.
Look at it.
I'm not capable.
You're not capable.
It's cool to. You could, at the end of the day, like, it's not cool at all, but people make it cool to diss the women.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but at the end of the day, it's like, that ain't, you know what I'm saying? You gotta get that praise. Right. That girl was there for you, man.
Dudes is gonna
listen, I'm talking about right now as we speak. It's niggas right now texting the girl talking about, yo, I just took a loss.
Right.
When you get paid, and she's saying, I got you, and putting you on her feet.
That's dedication.
Right now, it's a nigga on JPay or Securus on the phone with a joint.
Oh my goodness. JPay.
This is real shit.
Again.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So niggas that really been through it, they praising that. Niggas that never been through nothing and just slipped their way through life, they can't relate.
They not gonna understand.
You know what I'm saying? What I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna start talking about how I'm gonna make a song about how these girls is letting y'all live in their house and y'all eating their kids' snacks and all that too. The bum ass niggas. So
and ain't even replacing it.
Say, yo, that nigga, and I'm gonna make a song about how you be in there eating up all the fruit snacks, drinking up all the juice and all that. Yeah, you bum ass niggas. But you gotta respect the women though. If there's anybody, but if a woman was there for you, gotta respect that, man.
I mean, fast, you got a lot of women who income tax come, they was giving, they
breaking dudes off like, here, hold that, do what you do. Right.
Like, she don't even like, and then again, like, not like that. A girl don't mind doing something one day, like, she know, like,
he gonna come back.
He gonna bring that back.
He gonna come back.
Double, triple. He gonna bring that back.
We gonna make sure we work.
Yeah, but you got some girls now. The internet is fooling so many of these girls.
Oh my God.
You got niggas with all this fly shit on it. With all it takes is one fly picture. Boom.
You got it.
And you for real. And now when you get with homie, all that shit he be posting.
Where
stop.
is the stuff that was in the picture?
No Brooklyn chop house for you.
No nothing.
All that shit he was posting.
Nothing.
Nothing, bro. That shit don't mean nothing. So that's why I say, like, even that, I come from an era of when you had to come outside and be that guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You had to really be outside to be that guy. So you couldn't go on a picture and say, oh, he dressed like, no, we had to see that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We got to see that.
Life.
Yeah, you had to really be out there. You had to,
real life.
No, you had to really be in them parties and, why? You know what I'm saying? You got to be around to be that guy. Now, you got people really making a life from a phone.
You know what I mean? Fraudulent as fuck.
For real.
But
Fake it till you make
though.
it. Fake it till you make it.
Not the dudes, the females. You got females who, they got 200, 300,000 followers. You think they getting money and they live in the homeless shelters.
That's crazy.
That's
like,
a fact.
Posting everything about that.
Some of your favorite strippers in New York City, some of your favorite strippers in New York City that y'all think is really getting money is not getting money. They put it on the front. They broke as fuck and they live in the homeless
shelters. But that's the thing. I don't see why people shy away from what you going through. Like if you ain't got it, why if you don't got it, why act like you do
got it? That's what I'm saying.
That don't make no sense.
Because that's the following part about it. That I can't even comprehend.
You look on the internet,
embarrassment.
You got a bunch of people doing good that's doing bad on the gram.
Right. To me, it's crazy.
Oh yeah, we call it.
It gets real bad.
Grand pressure.
You're getting BBLs to go back to the project.
You got niggas that's watching niggas, other people on the gram, and they don't got no common sense to understand that this nigga's fake or whatever.
This is crazy.
But you got you got a kid that's like 17, 18 saying, oh, I gotta go ahead and follow, you know what I mean?
These girls being fooled, man.
The girls also, you know what I'm saying? And they end up messing up everything.
Adamant about that. It's like they're being fooled.
It's vice
versa too. A lot of these guys
on the internet.
Definitely getting fooled. Niggas getting fooled by these girls too, man.
Yeah.
Fact. I saw some shit on the internet with these chicks in the Dominican Republic. There's a whole gun in them. And they always getting BBLs. And they always in wheelchairs. And it was a whole gun in them at the airport.
I ain't gonna lie. I was coming from Miami one time.
No, it's really real.
Nah, ain't no wrong to BBLs though. I ain't gonna lie.
Wait, hold on.
I ain't gonna let y'all shoot that day. Ain't nothing wrong. If it's done right, it's done right. Whatever. This is the thing too. Whatever a girl want to do, to enhance her security of herself.
That's on her.
As long as it's done right, do what you do, baby girl.
It's dope that you bringing back a certain energy that the city need right now.
Right.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Because, it was definitely needed. And you got others that's following suit or whatever. So, you know what I mean? You become a major influence right now. Man.
Right.
So it's kind of like, when I first heard you was with RP King Shooter. That's the first video I seen you with.
Yeah, shout out to RP King Shooter, shout out to Shooter, man.
You know what I'm saying? And then from there I just started seeing different shit or whatever before and then it just like from like that time, it was like 4 or 5 years ago y'all did that video?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Like before COVID.
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
And then from there it just was like
an incline.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So like,
and that's a testament to the grind.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? The brother's been grinding because when he see the music, he see the work, you start to become inundated with all of all of the struggle, all of the payoff from the journey.
Right.
We ain't even gonna say it's a struggle, it's the journey.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So when you get to the point where you like, yo, this shit about to, this shit.
I feel like you there
right now.
Copy.
You coming?
Man, right now, I don't think I've never felt how I feel now about everything. With music, I feel like right now is the time. This year, right now, this moment, everything just been working out. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like right now.
Copy.
Yeah, right now, as of like right now.
So as artists, like, you know what I mean? Because you got different artists who like, they might, because you understand it because you in it. There's a lot of different industry politics and a lot of bullshit that come with this or whatever. Right. And they might get discouraged to the point when they say, man, I ain't even trying to deal with this shit no more. What do you say to them guys?
Sit back and figure it out. Figure out what you want to do. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you get caught up trying to do what everybody else doing because, like I say, looking on your Instagram, everything moving fast, and it seems like everybody's doing so good but you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But it's really not going like that. Mm-hmm. Don't let nobody mess up your pace. Do what you do. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Just find what you great at and dig into that and tear that lane up and, you know what I mean, always work. You know what I'm saying? And just keep it pushing, man. Don't let nobody discourage you. Like, just keep it pushing. Don't let nothing discourage you. Nobody or nothing. The phone or people. Because it's there for you. You just got to go get it. They going to print the money every day. Every time, every morning, they going to print it.
That money
that's it has to happen.
No,
it's on you to go get that thing. You know what I'm saying?
Blue.
So that's all that is. Don't let nobody... And then a lot of people that be discouraged, they don't be having nothing going on. Y'all be listening to people. Listen, I'm getting this message out there. Yeah. Y'all stop listening to people that got nothing going on, man. On some real shit. Like, stop listening to these people. Stop letting people put their fears on you because they didn't make it in this time. Yo, you might not make it because, man, listen, shut up. Let me do what I'm doing, man. You know what I'm saying? Bottom line is, fuck you niggas. You niggas be hating. You niggas ain't got no money.
That's right.
Trying to give a nigga advice. Nobody's listening to you, brother.
Please.
Cut it out.
Especially if you're young and older.
Standing ovation.
Yeah.
Standing fucking up. Whole room. I'm glad you fucking said that.
Yeah, man.
Right.
Take some advice from people that's doing something. I listen to niggas that's doing something.
A motherfucker can't tell you how to get money. I never had $1 in his fucking pocket.
Like I had a conversation, older guy just came home, probably like 30, from doing 30 years in my hood. He be on a positive note trying to talk to the kids, but I'm telling him, I say, they're like, yo, how can I get them to listen? I say, you want some kids to listen to you? They don't want to hear you talking. Whatever you talking, you got to show them.
Facts.
So if a kid want to know what's going on with music and all that, I can show them. You know what I'm saying? I can bring them around rappers and show them, like, this is what's going on. They don't want to hear you talking.
They're tired of preaching.
You know what I'm saying? They don't, all that, the advice is cool, but show me.
Niggas is talking all day on their device.
I can talk your head off for 30 hours.
Yeah, that don't mean I'm going to listen.
That don't mean they going to listen to me. But if I show a nigga something, they're going to be like, okay.
He going to be like,
I was with King last night.
He got
it. With this person. He had me over here. And it's more motivation for him. You know what I'm saying? And make him want to go home and do it.
That's like growing up back in the day. Like, you saw the hustlers that was getting money or whatever. That was motivation.
They pulling up in the cars.
You seen niggas with bad shit. You seen niggas with fly cars. You seen niggas.
But that's the thing now. Back then, you knew who was getting money.
Facts.
Everybody think they're getting money. Everybody look like they're getting money now. Even the niggas that don't look like it, you know what I'm saying? But like, that's the thing now. You knew who was the hustler. You knew who pulled up in certain cars. Either he worked for the city or he sell drugs.
Facts.
Simple. You know what I'm saying? Now, there's all types of shit going on. Everybody think they're the man to listen to. You know what I'm saying? Or both.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you knew. There's no separation of everything. Even with the street shit, everybody want to be tough. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you knew when you was growing up, we knew. Homie right there, he's nothing to play with.
He'll blow your brains out.
Yeah.
Right on the floor in front of everybody.
Certified.
Him right here, he gets money.
He said right on the floor.
Son right here, he nice and bald. Like, you had identity that was
right
separating
there,
everybody.
Rob you in the New York Minute.
Now,
stay away from him.
You got... It's like, I'm going to keep it be so crazy. Yeah.
And then come back to the same neighborhood. This is crazy.
Nah, but it's just no separation no more.
It's a different era. Like,
everybody's a gangster. Everybody tough. Everybody spinning blocks. Everybody this.
Like back in the day, like, if you know what I mean? You might, even the crackheads will look out for you. You might be about to go somewhere like, yo, don't go down that block.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they'll warn you, and that'll save your life. Or nowadays, nobody is dog eat dog. Niggas don't care. Nobody care.
Yeah.
So, what piece of advice would you give the audience in regards to a lesson you learned in handling business when it comes to the music industry? Because, back in the days, nobody wasn't really getting residuals. They wasn't, having their masters versus today and you being that entrepreneur and stuff like that.
Right.
Is there anything you learned down the way to go, okay, as far as the back end administrative work,
right?
How do you get this music pumping and get money from it?
First thing first, read.
Yeah.
Niggas don't be reading.
Right, read the contract.
No, and like I said, like read, you don't have to read all types of books. I'm saying read up on what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? You're doing music, you want to learn how to get paid, they got YouTube for you, they got Google. Yo, look, how I do this, how I bring this residual in. Because there's a lot of stuff I still probably don't even know that bring money in from the songs. You know what I'm saying? Somebody just put me on to something the other day. I'm like, oh, I ain't even know that. You're like, yeah, make the joint. You probably got money sitting there already. So it's like, you know what I mean? It's read up on what you're doing. Stop just want to be a rapper and look like a rapper on camera. If you really want to get this money off this, like really want to get paid, read up on what you're doing, man. Read up on that. Whatever you're trying to do.
That's
so
what it is.
When you make your music, is it coming from, whatever you experience or somebody else experiencing? Like how do you write these songs? Where do they come from?
It's either my personal experience,
yes,
or what I've been through, what I was around, what I've seen, or what my homies been through. Because they don't rap, they don't got no voice. My story might touch certain people, but if I tell his story too, he been through something that I've been go through and that other people been through. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm telling what's around me and what's my story.
The voice of the voiceless.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So,
and we need that. We don't have that no more. So stuff like this.
So if it ain't with me, you know what I'm saying? It's
somebody.
You know, I got a mother that been through a lot, a pops that been through a lot, brothers, one that been through a lot, other family members, friends.
Authentic stories.
You know what I'm saying? And, you know what I mean? You telling their story. They don't got no voice. I'm the voice for those people. You know what I'm saying? So I tell a story. Just, you know, because I've been around and been through a whole, you know, enough to give these people, you know what I'm saying, some good advice on things. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So how did the relationship with Jim come about?
My man Money Handsome, man, at the time, you know, that's my brother, but we on the man, we was managing, that's one of his Jim best friends. All right. And we was doing the management thing at the time. And we was just running around doing what we do, you know what I'm saying? And me, Jim, just being around there, he used to tell Handsome, like, yo, bring King to the studio, bring King to the studio, bring King to the studio. So in the beginning, I used to just go to the studio, sit here like this. That nigga wouldn't even say a word. Hey, what's up? All right. Come in, whatever. He'd smoke his weed, lay the music. And I was doing that shit for like a year or two, like probably like 2 years, man. Probably more than that, but like 2 years. And one day, this nigga Handsome hit me like, yo, what you bring to the studio? I said, yo, man, you sure he telling you that, man? Because we just going there, this nigga even speak to niggas, bro. Like, or you just bringing me to like, tell me, bro. It don't matter, I'ma still go, but tell me what's going on. He like, no, nigga, he telling me to. So I'm like, yo, bro, all right, man. So then after a while, it was just one night we went, and I'm giving away my little secret, but anywhere I go, if I'm in the studio around artists and it's a beat playing and they doing that, I write to it automatically. Because you just never know if somebody, you know what I'm saying? Right. So that time I was writing. He was like, yo, you got something to this? I was like, yeah. He was like, good. The song never came out, but that was just a little step up, like, to show us, like, you know what I'm saying? I did the verse fire, it's for fire. Cap coming around. And then when he was starting up the whole situation again with the, he was trying to relaunch the Bird Gang 2.0 thing. And I got the call, man. They FaceTime me, him and Handsome FaceTime me. Like, yo, I'm about to relaunch this. I'm about to do this. I want you to be a part of it. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, bet. Let's do it. And, the rest is history.
The rest is, okay. Yeah. 2 years in, like, listen, what the hell is going on?
Yeah. He know the story.
And shout out to Dice, by the way, also. Shout out to
Peso for sure.
Because y'all got a couple joints also.
Yeah, we got manager.
That's work, you know what I mean?
Yeah, shout out to bro. Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? And one thing about Dice, I respect his work ethic.
Super. Boy, work.
Dice a hustler.
Work.
And he gonna go get it.
Yeah.
He getting it.
You know what I'm saying? One way or another.
That's a fact.
That's the only thing I always respect.
Yeah, boy, work. For sure. You know what I mean? And we were like, it's crazy because both our work is the same. And so when we got into the situation, because him and Jim was already like, he was there before me. Like, he was telling Jim, like, yo, you should do Bird Gang over. You know what I mean? This and the third. We grew up on that, so let's relaunch it. Let's get some couple other niggas. You know what I'm saying? So I guess when he like, let's get a couple other niggas, he like, oh, I bet.
Right.
I already got a nigga around me that's not so he like, we gonna add King. Like, me and Dice knew each other from passing. We didn't know each other like that. But we clicked instantly. We got in the studio, we worked like, me and Dice in an hour, we probably could do 2-3 records.
Damn.
Maybe 4, depending on how it's going. Cause that's that connection with us is crazy in the studio.
Yo, but I'm gonna add on to that.
That's right.
You been, and I know you've been in the studio with niggas where it's like, y'all might be in the studio 5-6 hours, right?
Right.
And these niggas hardly get any fucking thing done.
I hate sessions like that.
And you looking at niggas like, what the fuck is y'all doing? Right?
I hate sessions like that.
But then, like you said, you just said, yo, me and him locking, we get 2 or 3 joints done in an hour.
For sure.
what do you say to artists? Because sometimes a lot of artists or whatever, you know what I mean, they want to be, you know, it's like...
You know my advice on that?
Yeah.
Because I know where you're going.
Yeah.
That's another thing.
Okay.
Let me get in the camera. Listen, you niggas start writing, man. Hove and Jim and all these people getting on camera saying they don't write. That don't mean y'all don't write. Sit down and practice your craft, man. Everybody want this stigma like, yo, I don't write. Some niggas, they be like, yo, I don't write. I be like, I could tell, bro.
Right.
You need to write, bro. That shit is terrible.
I can tell.
For real. Everybody right now will tell you, I don't write, bro. I'm like,
that's part of the culture.
Yeah, like, bro, that's the thing now. I don't write.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't write. Like, bro, I can tell you don't write.
Right.
You ain't thinking about nothing you about to say. Word, son. Like, I gotta think, bro. I gotta make sure my shit, even if you don't like it, it's cool, but I'm talking about, I'm gotta sit down and
right.
get my shit. All right, but because this certain time, you gotta think where I come from writing. We live in an era where people don't write.
Right.
Niggas will literally just stand there, sit in front of the mic and be, yeah, keep that.
Yeah,
don't get me wrong, I've had my moments when I'm that hype and I do that. I've done it, certain songs that's out that I didn't write. You know what I'm saying? I sat in front of the mic and get busy, but it's a moment for me.
Facts.
And I still get the adrenaline of when I'm writing. I still
but you had a skill prior to that. Like you had
that's what I said. We come from
You get away with that. You can get away with that.
Writing.
Right. And you can tell. You know what I mean? You can hear the punchings and all that. You can definitely tell. Like it's just like, you know what I'm saying?
Niggas be learn how to write, man.
We went from an era where if somebody wrote for you, you're banned. Like, nah, you know, now is I don't write. You know what I'm saying? I wonder what's next. You know, I don't understand.
Niggas gonna be saying, y'all did that while I was asleep. Like, what? Tell me anything, bro.
Tell me anything. This is funny. Like, I'm in my sleep.
You got the damn nigga joint.
Yeah.
The other joint with you, Jim, and
Fabio and Dice, yeah.
You know, what's coming out new music-wise? Projects, singles, everything.
I'm about to drop Sacrifice It Like They Get Here, Part 2. Part 1 in the deluxe is already out. I'm about to drop Part 2, which I'll be doing like 4 or 5 tracks on each joint. I got so many features in the cut. So I'm just figuring out how to release it, like what features to throw out first. What do this? Should I just do, because I was stuck for a little while, like, damn, should I do the 4 or 5 packs, or should I just release one song with the video one by one? So I was kind of like stuck for a minute, and then I'm like, nah, let me just give them the little short packs and let people ride it. I mean, get their variety what they like. So I got that. Sacrifice It Like They Get Here, Part 2 about to drop. I got some, like I said, I got so many features that I ain't even released from the last 6 months of the last year. So I'm about to be releasing those shortly, like Sacrifice A Lot to Get Here, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna just keep going until I feel like I ran out of like, fuck it, and I come up with another name for another joint. But yeah, I'm about to drop that in probably the next 2 weeks.
Get down all DSPs, all of them. You know what I'm saying?
Everywhere you go.
Are you gonna do like a little listening kind of event to where you can see the feel of the people and see, okay, nah, this is fire or this is fire?
I normally do listening events and stuff like that. I did a couple. But I think I got an album with Arsonists, the Heat Makers. I think I'm gonna do it around that. What I'm doing right now, I just want to do it and just to keep my consistency. I just feel like the album, man, Arsonist guy is an album, like really an album. So I'm like, I'm saying shout out to Ars. So I'm waiting on that. So I'm gonna have something like big for that release. I'm saying for that release. I mean, probably a big listening pop up, get the merch for it.
Get everything.
Have Ars there. You know what I'm saying? For the people that, there's a lot of producers that, you know, look up to him. He a legend. So that'll get a chance to come out, you know, holler at him and sign some stuff and buy some, you know what I mean, some merch and stuff. So the album that we got in the cut, I'm just gonna like hold that for like the official album this year. You know what I'm saying?
That's phenomenal.
And like, you know, where can they find them, you know, for the people that's not maybe in the city and they want to get the merch or whatever? Where can they?
Right now, you could just DM me. I ain't gonna front. Like, I got the website about to be up and running.
Copy.
So anybody, if y'all, when y'all follow me, y'all like see the updates on the when the website drop. But right now, if you live out of town, you can DM me. You Cash App me, sell me, and I'll ship it off to you. Whatever.
Mr. Hand to Hand.
You know what I'm saying? I'm still doing that right now. But the website definitely about to go up because I be a lot busy, so it's a lot of things I can't really do hand in hand like that. Like I said, if you want this hat right here, you see this interview, holla at me, it's here, ship it to you, DM me at King Streetz _ on the gram.
That's fire.
Man, enough said, man. I know you're a busy person, man. We appreciate you, bro.
Nah, I appreciate y'all, man. It's a great interview for sure.
Definitely, man.
Go get the BBL. Don't be scared.
Don't get the BBL.
We'll have to call BBL Key in a second. Y'all go ahead and download all the music that's on all platforms or whatever.
Yes, sir.
Support. You know what I'm saying? Or if you just want to support, man, you know what I mean? Send it to the Zelle and Cash App, man. You know what I'm saying? Support your artists.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Please do. Please
so we're going to go ahead and wrap it up on this note, man. This is 10 toes down. You know what I mean? We standing on 10 always.
10 always.
Always.
King Streetz in the building. Shout out to Far Rock.
Yeah, Far Rock America.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to the Far Rock
Another New York classic.
Yeah.